Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Committee of the Whole meeting for December 13th, 2023. Mayor Fuel is unfortunately called away today, so I will be your Deputy Mayor and Chair for the meeting. And at this point, I'd like to call the meeting to order at 7:42 p.m. Moving on to confirmation of the agenda. Do we have anyone, has everyone received a copy of the agenda this evening? Yes? Perfect. Do we have someone ready? Do we have any additions to the agenda tonight?
Your Worship?
Yes, Councillor Peterson.
Thank you. So I would move that Council adopt the December 13th, 2023 Committee of the Whole meeting agenda as amended. And the amendment, Your Worship, is for 7.3, Educational Programming Advice from Officials, FOIP Section 24, subsection 1A.
Thank you very much, Councillor Peterson. Any discussion on the motion? And seeing none, I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
And that's carried. Thank you very much. Moving on to Section 3, we have no registered delegations this evening. Moving on to Section 4, confirmation of minutes. A copy of the meeting minutes for the November 8th Committee of the Whole meeting were sent with this agenda. Is someone ready to move the minutes for last meeting? Councillor Wagner.
I move that Council adopt the November 8th, 2023 Committee of the Whole meetings as presented in Attachment 1.
Thank you very much. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I'll call the question. All in favor?
Aye.
And that motion is approved. Thank you very much. Moving on to section number 5, business. There is no new business to discuss. And moving forward from that, section 6, question and answer period. Councillor Peterson.
Thank you, Your Worship. I just have asked Council's patience to bring something forward. Yesterday, I spoke to the owner of Disability Accessible, Accessible by Design. His name is Brad Bartko, and he is. I sent you the email, and this is a company that does consulting, specializing in accessibility and inclusion in public spaces. They use the Universal Design Guidelines and Accessible Building Code to make recommendations on aspects that are missed in terms of events or buildings that are being put up. They bring community feedback in through the work with other organizations and use first-hand experience and bring those experiences into awareness to advise on designs for the sake of accessibility. I've been thinking about the potential for this in our community, and I just want to talk for a minute. In 2013, the town of Strathmore was compelled by the Human Rights Commission to undertake successive action in making our community more accessible. And we went through a long period of assessment and reconstruction in the community to meet the conditions that were outlined for us. But there's so many other things that we could do that would make our community more accessible. And there are lots of reasons for that. We have, as everybody knows, 26% of our community's population just in town is senior. And we also have lots of groups that are involved in the community who have accessibility challenges through Project Hope, Hope Bridges, AIM, and of course many other people living in our community. So Brad Bartko, when he came to talk to this work, Brad and his wife Jen, who do the Accessibility by Design, they have worked in Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, Red Deer, Edmonton Klondike Days, and countless others that are on that piece of information that I sent to you, where their customers were extraordinarily happy with the work that they've done and been able to articulate that it is a value-added proposition. So what I'm proposing tonight is that that we would consider Brad to come and speak to our council via Zoom. There would be a small charge for that. They are a for-profit organization, and I would think that it would be useful for people from the Chamber of Commerce, businesses in the community, to open it up to businesses, because they do individual businesses, they also do whole communities, and they do all kinds of events and event centers. So it would be really interesting for people to be able to listen to that presentation that he says takes usually about 50 minutes, and be able to access that program if they so desired. And in terms of, I think about all the things that are on the table in this community that would benefit from that, and possibly even existing businesses and buildings that might be very interested. So, with council's permission.
Excuse me, Denise.
Yeah?
Or Councillor Peterson. I'm sorry, did you say you sent something out to people?
Yes, I sent it out today.
Oh, okay. So was that by email then?
Yeah, I sent it by email.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get any emails from you today about anything about this.
I didn't get one either.
Really? Well, I will resend it. I apologize for that. I definitely will resend it, and as we speak. And
Well, actually, if we could just have time to review it, and maybe you could bring this back at a subsequent.
well,
meeting.
so what I plan on doing, because this is
Or
just a committee of the whole, what I plan on doing is bringing it back with a notice of motion, and so I will do that, and hopefully that we could have this presentation perhaps in the spring, and that's what I will be looking at. So I've sent the information again. I hope you get it now. That's all I have, Your Worship.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Councillor Peterson. Are there any other questions or answers to be asked this evening during Section 6 of our meeting? Hearing none, we'll move on to Section 7, which is the closed meeting. Is someone prepared to make a motion to move into an in-camera session? Councillor Wagner.
I move the council move in camera to discuss items related to sections 24, subsection 1A, and 24, subsection 1BI of the Freedom of Information and Privacy Act at 7:45 p.m.
All right, we've all heard the motion. I'll call the question. All in favor?
Aye.
And that motion is carried, and we'll move in camera. Thank you.